Hello everybody, tonight we are going to take another look at the wonderful patch library Ancestry, which is available from Rocky Mountain Sounds. Now I did a walkthrough for this wonderful patch library, and in there I said about creating multis and your own rhythms when we got to the rhythm section. If you haven't seen the walkthrough, then just go to the link that's going across the top now. Just go on there, have a quick flick through. Wonderful sound set, fantastic library, well worth the money. And in this video we're going to have a look at putting some of these percussions together, because on their own very good they are. You know, that's your kick drum, and we've got a nice smack sound there, nice tapping sound there. So they're all great in isolation, but it's a shame that you're going to buy this library and just use the patch in isolation. Why not layer them? Now to do that you need to just nip into the multi, and what we're going to do is there's a fantastic new update to Omnisphere. If you haven't seen that video, go across, it's going across the top now. Just go to that and have a quick flick, and then come back, and you know, I'll wait for you. There you go. Right, now you're up to speed. What we've got now is this wonderful thing called any. So what I'm going to do is change channel 2 to any, channel 3 to any. So we're going to layer 3 channels together. Now the first one I'm going to flick through and go to, let's go for percussive kick. So we've got the, now what I want to do on this rhythm, I want a more 4 to the floor sound, you know, right on the beat, bum bum bum. So what I'm going to do is just nip into here where there's arpeggiator. You see these little dots just above these buttons? Well, they look like buttons. That's because there's been a MIDI groove imported. Now I want to clear that, so I'll just press clear, and now I get a nice 4 to the floor rhythm. That's what I want. Now, if I was aiming for something else, the original patch may well do. Now I just need to go back to multi, and for my second layer, I want sort of like a jingly type sound. So we'll go for this jingle-ish. Let's have a listen to this in isolation. So I'll just mute that and again, that's going to be a little bit fast for what I'm aiming for. Sorry, I went into the, if you click on there, you go into the patch browser. I don't want to do that. I want to go into the actual patch itself, so just click on number 2 at the top. So I'm going to go into the arpeggio. I'm going to slow it down a bit. I'm going to go to 8th notes. So when you get the patches, it's not a case of this is it, you can't tweak and can't change them. No. Go in there and tweak them to what you actually want them for. You know, what you want them to provide in your track. So now we've got something a little bit slower. Now I also want to layer something else on top of this, like a snarey, slappy, kicky sound. You'll know what I mean when I select it. I think that one will do nicely. Smack a slap. Yeah, that's it. It's a nice snare. So layered together, we suddenly get and the beauty of this now is with the FX, we already have a reverb on there, and we've already got a delay send on there. So if I go back to the mixer, now if I want to add a little bit more delay to that smacker slap, I just turn the aux up to aux 2 up. And I just want a bit more reverb on that jingle. And there you go. You've got a very simple rhythm track straight away, and you can make it a bit fancier by holding an octave in the lower keyboard. So you'll see on this keyboard here, just watch where I'm going to play. So those 2 blue notes are the ones that I'm holding. You're getting like a nice glitchy groove going on there, which is perfect for what I was thinking in my head, what I wanted to get. So that is one way of creating your own multi and creating your own rhythm. Now I'm going to take this a one step further now and just clear this multi. Yes, I want to clear it. I wouldn't have asked you otherwise. There we go. Right, I'm just going to change channel 2 back to any. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at layering a pad. We'll go with holy water, I think that sounds alright. Perfect, that's exactly what I want. And now I'm going to go into my second channel and I'm going to bring a lead sound into this. So I'm going to go let's have a look. Just have a quick flick through. There was one I was looking at. I need to go into here, synth mono. There we go. Whistleblower. That's the one I was after, and if I just mute the pad. Fantastic lead sound, that I love it. Now if I put these together, sounds okay. But the problem you've got now is one patch is polyphonic, the other patch is monophonic. Poly meaning many notes, mono meaning single note. So if I play two notes together, it's going to sound weird. So what I need to do, I need to stack these sounds. So I'm going to turn stack mode. So all I've done there is just click on stack, go into stack mode. Move your mouse to the bottom right hand corner of pad and take it to the midway point. Take your lead and click on the bottom left hand corner. Scoot that along. So what happens now, there is a cut point at middle C. Middle C is going to be the last note for the whistleblower sound. Whereas B, below the middle C, is going to be the highest note that my pad's going to play. So now I've got now you're going to think to yourself, now what happens if I want that pad sound, what it sounded like, an octave higher? Well, that's easy done. All I need to do is actually go into the patch itself. So click on one at the top, click on main, and where it says octave, just press +1. Now I've got it what it would sound. See these blue note keys, highlighted keys here? This sound you're hearing is what the normal patch would be if I played the C there, the E flat there, and the G there, nice C minor chord. So all I've done is transpose it up 2 octaves there. I just want to transpose it up 1 octave. And there we go. Very simple way of creating your own multis. So I urge you to, when you get a patch library, especially one like Ancestry, go in there, pick some of your favourite sounds and experiment. So if I go into the lead, say, and I thought, well, you know what, I want a guitar instead. So I'll go Stratostort instead. what I could do is say, right, I tell you what, I actually want a pad sound underneath that. So if I just, no, that's your audio out. Adrian, you want any. So I'll go into patch 3 and I'm going to pick at random, let's say, logic signals. Can't remember what that sounds like, but we'll use it as an example. Now what I'm going to do, you could have this the whole of the keyboard, or if you want to just layer it with the guitar, you could do that. Now if I want to actually not have the all the way, sort of the whole length of when I play the guitar, well, simple, just find another split. So now when I play lower down, I don't get the patch. But if I play higher up, I now get the pad with it. So there we go. Experimentation is your key. I purposely didn't put my camera on for this because I wanted you to really sort of like focus on what I'm doing here rather than on what my head and my hands are doing. But I'll probably put it back on next video because we'll probably do a review of another, if not a patch library, it'll be another piece of software that I picked up over the wonderful Christmas period. I indulged myself in a lot of offers and got a lot to share. So if you enjoyed this wonderful video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment below if you want to learn any more about what you've seen, you know, learn more about stack mode or the mixer section or how to create your own multis. Put your comment below and I will respond. So on to the next video, I will catch you then.